Hi viewers, I'm Barbara. I'm so glad to see you. Bonan vesperon. What does that mean? Well, bonan vesperon means good evening in Esperanto. What is Esperanto? Well, I didn't know what it was in early 2016. At that time, I was unhappily studying Spanish on Duolingo. That was the language that me and my little brother picked when we both installed Duolingo on our tablets, and we essentially made a pact to study it together. At first, I had fun with it, learning more Spanish than I ever did from school, but after a while, it just stopped being so fun for me. I'd wanted to pick French, but I didn't because my mother told me that it would be too hard for me. And I could never bring myself to start it up because I was worried about it getting mixed up with my Spanish. All the same, though, I would wistfully scroll through the listings of other courses on Duolingo when I opened up the app. I even dabbled in a couple occasionally. For example, German. Ich bin eine Frau. I would continue on with the Spanish, though, but all the while I would wistfully fantasize about studying something else when I finally, if ever, got done with Spanish. Then one day I was scrolling through the listings again, and I noticed something new. I noticed Esperanto. I'd heard the name Esperanto and figured that it was a mixture of English and Spanish, but seeing it along with that green flag with the green star, it made me wonder. What is this really? So I looked up about it, and I found out that I was not quite that incorrect in my supposition that Esperanto is a mixture. It was indeed a mixture, but not in the way I thought it was. I found out that it was created by a guy named Dr. Zamenhof, inspired by his experience growing up in a place where people lived in the same town but couldn't talk to each other because they had different native languages. Seeing this, he decided that he wanted to create a second language that could be easy for anyone to learn. So he sat down to create a language, and that language was Esperanto. I was amazed the more I read about Esperanto's history. The thing that really sold me on learning Esperanto, though, was a thing that supposedly it was possible to achieve fluency in just a matter of months. Seeing this, I thought, oh yes, I have got to try this. Spoiler alert, I did. On the 5th of February 2016, I plunged headfirst into Esperanto. I put the Spanish to the side. I did so many lessons of Duolingo per day in Esperanto. I watched all the YouTube videos in Esperanto I could find. And I can tell you from experience, it is entirely possible to complete the Duolingo course in a matter of weeks. I completed the Duolingo course in just 7 weeks, and reverse engineering my progress, I was able to follow along with YouTube videos using only the Esperanto subtitles after only about a month or so. I highly endorse it. And I'll be providing you with a link to Duolingo in the description below. Please check it out. Please learn Esperanto, and feel free to check out some of my other videos in Esperanto with English subtitles. So that's it! If you like this video, you know what to do. Give it a like, share it around with your friends, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the next video.